It finally happened. I've been let go from my company. This was always the plan. I always knew eventually I'd be let go from this company because it's actually my second time being let go from this company. Gasp. I knew this would happen, so I've been planning for this day to come. But it's just crazy. Now this day has finally come. I'm going to lose my insurance, so I've been making my dental and optometrist appointments while I still can. And I've been going in and I've been telling everybody what's happened. And they ask me, was I worried? Did I see this coming? And no, I did not. Looking in hindsight after it's happened, it's like, oh, duh, of course it's going to happen to me. I got too comfortable. Yes, there was mass layoffs in tech these past few months, but I figured if it was going to happen to me, it would have happened already. My company just got acquired, so I thought, oh, maybe with the new company, they have enough cash to keep us on board, but nope, I was wrong. It was just wishful thinking. I was already planning my future. Oh, this is what it'll be like for the next 3 years. But it's crazy how the brain can lure you into this false sense of comfort. So a little bit of background. I was working as a customer success manager at an IT company in Silicon Valley for the past few years. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I was making big tech money. I was like, damn, pretty nice. I get paid this much for doing this work. This was the plan all along. I've been getting ready for this moment. So we'll see if I'm actually ready or not. The real test begins now. This happened while I was traveling in Japan and Taiwan. Good thing I got to go to Japan and Taiwan before I got let go. Had I found out the news before, I probably wouldn't have been so sure about traveling. So I'm really glad I got to go and travel before it all happened. This is the same company that laid me off the first time. I've been talking about this day ever since I got hired at the company. I always knew I would be working here for as long as I could, and once they let me go, then I would be on my own. But it's just crazy now that the day has actually come. When I got the news on Monday morning, it just feels like, shit, is my life caving in on itself? It's such a scary feeling. The feeling of having something you thought was always there, not being there anymore. The 9 to 5. The consistent money coming in. Such a terrifying feeling that I'm sure a lot of people understand or don't understand. It feels like a breakup, honestly. Something that always took care of you, for better or for worse. If it didn't happen now, how much more time would I have needed? I feel like you just have to take the leap of faith eventually. The comfort was slowing me down. I still tried to push myself to be uncomfortable and to give as much as I could. I just wasn't creating the content that I always wanted to create. Without the comfort and the safety net of my job, there should be nothing holding me back from creating the content that I want. Besides my own fears and insecurities, of course. But I'm getting over it. I'm getting over it. So please, I need your help. Hit that like button, subscribe, so my channel can grow bigger, so I can help other people get started with their channels. And we can all thrive together. By year 3, I should have been ready. 3 years is a long time. Thinking about the past few years of all the editing and all the filming I've done, I should be ready. I couldn't have possibly grown this much without Stephanie. I did a lot of messing around the first 2 years. I was still addicted to weed. I was eating edibles behind Stephanie's back. Stephanie was still working at her company. I couldn't focus on my own. In the first year, I was still trying to use my work-given laptop to edit my videos. Man, that laptop was so slow. I couldn't get anything done. I do think after the first 2 years, I should have been ready. My shortcomings are my own fault. I should be further along of where I want to be, but that's the thing about comfort. It just lulls you into complacency. So during this time, while I'm trying to grow, so it feels like I'm still growing from the beginning since my accounts are so small right now. But I'm going to try and be as transparent and as vulnerable as possible, just to show people this is what it takes. It's not easy, but it's doable. And if people can see what it's like, they would be more comfortable going through it themselves. You have to be vulnerable to grow. You have to suck and be bad at something in order to get better. This may seem crazy and like an undoable task. There's always reasons we have to do this for. I want to do it for my family, for the people I care about, to show them this is possible and you can do it too. That's one of the main motivations for me to make it work. I've just seen people do the minimal amount. I've learned that the brain finds the path of least resistance. It's a mechanism for us to save energy. It takes a lot to survive, so our brain tries to find ways to save energy so we have more energy to use for other things. other things like starting a YouTube channel and getting out of your comfort zone. That stuff takes a lot of energy, so our brain tries to help us store this energy so we can take on these harder tasks. I can see people doing the minimal amounts. It shows on their face and in their lifestyle. I used to be on that same path. That's how I recognize it so well. Once I see that, I'm just like, hell no, I'm not going down that same path. I'm going to fight with everything I can to create the life that I want and share it with you guys and encourage you guys to do the same thing. So if you want to become a full-time content creator, start formulating a plan, start saving up, and figure out how you're going to get this done. Share this with someone that is going through the same thing or wants to eventually become a content creator themselves. So if you feel like you're stuck in a rut, stuck in a loop, and you want to break out of it and go on an adventure, or just follow me on mine, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.